Hey everybody, I'll be doing some of my other stuff because normally it would be really kind of ransacked if I don't. I would be probably just kidding on that one because, to be fair, we'll be doing this. We'll be doing this more later soon. Hold on one second. Still checking if there's something wrong with my live stream. Kind of weird lately because it's doing some other stuff for a while, at least. Yeah, I'm kind of aware of that in this. Hold on one second. It's a bit more annoying if it does that. Alright, my testing. Let's go more of what we previously did. Okay, previously we did like a, I think it was functions that we last do, like functions like f and greet. I'm just gonna go with like print and and then hi there. And if we do that, like greet and then if you run it, it would be totally different from what's previously made. Yeah, so hi there. It's basically what we did previously. And I gotta say, it's kind of different to what we're making right now because normally it's kind of in a different sense that people would see it that way. But now it's kind of different that we're doing. So this is scope. Scope basically means like what variable comes fourth or first before what it is. And just kind of does that for what it would be. So, say for example, let message and hello. And then we print ln. Go in message. But hold on a second. I think we did the code wrong. So fn my function let message and then my function. And that would simply just work. Or not. Because it's not in the current scope that it is. I think it should be normalized as well, because when you think of scope, you normally think that it's kind of like you can put it anywhere and it's okay for that. But there's another example for that it wouldn't really work. So you go back and just put like fn and score. Oh, sorry, forgot about the main. So main, the brackets, and then let score equal to 80. 80, and if score is greater than 50, then let result is equal to pass. And then result and result. And then result. And then result. So that's going to be totally it for that kind of concept. Yeah, it can't be doing that because it doesn't work, because the current scope is not in the thing that you kind of made it to be. So that's something to be removed. Because it's not either in the scope of the if statement. But if you kind of like do that, it works. So yeah, it works. Result pass, something like that would work. Now if we go back again and do something a bit more different. So that's basically the best, wait a minute, I think I got another one like here, f main, and then x is 5, and let x equals 10. And then paren ln is x is x. So x is totally like the variable of like what you equal to it as, and you can doubly assign it even if it's the same. So technically what comes the last is what technically is the final result of it. So yeah, if you do that, it would just become one of these. Simple is kind of like that, would be more easier to put that in perspective. So yeah, that's definitely something to be pointing out of. Because if you make like variables, like say for example you make variables that are the same, and technically you just be like, oh, well, why is my last name, or why is my second variable, the name, has my last name instead of my first name? Something that to point out to people as well. Whoops, I think I just kind of... what just happened? A bit awkward. Go back to code chef. Go back to whatever the heck that was. Kind of weird. Hold on a second. Figure it out. Did we just do it on purpose, or it just happens like that? Oh, I don't usually put that out as well. So, yeah, I think we're back. That was kind of embarrassing. I don't know why it happens like that. Kind of weird. Sorry guys, I'm not the programmer I once was, I think. So, yeah, so fn main again. Let me put this back. In that kind of variable. I think it's kind of more easier to figure out the scopes because, well, it's kind of hard to think about if you don't like put it that way for some reason. So yeah, so time for strings. Normally we think of strings as basically like this. So let greeting and str and then hello. And then we put greeting. Getting in there, and then if we hit run, That greeting will result in being printed. Oh, my bad. I think I just smelled printed. My bad, guys. I'm not totally promiscuous at being an expert at making videos. Oh, I forgot about this one. Yeah, it's basically just like Python and JavaScript have a baby or something. It's kind of very common for now. I think I just said it in my last previous one. Oh no. Okay, what the hell happened? Okay, what the hell happened? I think we did an error here. I just don't know which one. And SCR is greeting. Main pattern, expectation. And let greeting SCR hello world. What? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. This is a factorial one right here with the 2 dots. Basically, that means what kind of common variable this one is, because let can allow anything. It can allow numbers, string, flux, anything. But this one can make it more easier to what define it as, so you can have like a limit to it as well. So yeah, just gonna say hello, something like that. And I think the next part is something more of an easier one. Easier one for a string to do it. But I also think we'll make functions to that one as well. So but there's something that I really want to try though. So main, something like that, and then let mutt greeting and string from and then greeting dot push str world. So what basically this does is that it adds and it basically kind of just adds the variable next to you to like make it more of a spaces. But here's the weird thing. If you don't like add spaces, it doesn't add spaces at all. So be in mind of that when you're every time you're just trying to connect words together. So this is much easier. So that way you don't have to make a list and then combine it and then for loop it to just make it work together. I think that Rust really kind of makes this MVP more easier. But there's another thing, like this one. Like fn main. I said main a lot. And let mutt word and string. And I'm going to put hi. But we're going to put a word. This also works. Word push. Push, and then we're just going to add like a. And print on and word. And this would for some reason result into this one as well. Oh, I guess you can't really just push it there, so it's technically just an offset one. So I guess you can just only put a letter there. So yeah, so hi is probably like the basic thing you can actually do. So yeah, hi. But if you put like a freaking word into there, this is invalid. But if you put like a or I or something, one, it's valid. So yeah, I think that's something to point out as well. This next more of like we should know about. Cock-a-doodle-doo, there's a friggin' rooster. I don't know, guys, if you hear it, but there's a rooster. It's not early in the morning. I know. And there's another example from that, like, hello, and let B equal to A. And then if you print out B, sorry, A, this would happen. I don't know if you guys actually hear the rooster or not, but if you did, I'm apologizing for that. It's kind of awkward. Cock-a-doodle-doo! You too, dude. So yeah, when we print this now, it basically says hello. Now let's move on to the rest. Run it, this would happen. Yeah, simple, it's kind of like that. You can set variables to even different types of scopes, so yeah. Kind of more easier to do it that way, at least. I don't know if that's kind of like the new norm of it, but it's kind of like theirs. So yeah. And here's another one, which is normally we can now reassign different variables to other things, but what happens if we can clone them? So f main is probably brackets, and then let a is string, and then from low, and then let b is equal to a clone. So same thing with the duplicate thing in functions and other programming languages. It just copies what is previously like the previous one or the current one. That works. So be mindful that this would probably happen. So A is, and then print ln, and then we're just going to go with b equals and setter. Something like that. And now this would probably say hello, hello, hello. So yeah, you just made a duplicate of the previous one. Don't normally know if that actually kind of just makes it go. Another one, like if a is now equal to string, did we just say push? I think I remember push though. Sorry guys, I don't really know what it probably means, so push str and then hide there. So if we make a duplicate of this right now, it won't give you like the current one, it's just gonna give you like the previous one that you already did, so yeah. Oh. Wait a minute, hold on 1 second. I think we... Oh, just a word. Can I borrow mutable? Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot to put the mute. Let mute. And then if we put it that way, I think it would work right now. So yeah. So hello, hi there. Oh, it does. Okay, okay, okay. So even if it's out of the scope, okay, what happens if like I do it in reverse though? So I remove this and then put it here, and what happens now? Okay, so whatever is like it's still not executed, that is only going to work on that kind of particular scope, so keep mindful of that as well. I think we're a bit done now, and I think this would be the last part of our live stream. I know it's a bit short than usual, but I think we're just going to end it here so we can do it tomorrow. So we go back on the previous one. I'll be definitely streaming more of code for a while. But maybe tomorrow I'll probably play a game. game that I probably would play strongly. And this one is borrow. So if borrow is hello, and let be and a, and then print ln. And yeah, I think that's kind of a way bit better. So yeah, hello, hello, hello. So you can still borrow the same string from here, but if you kind of just remove the end, it's gonna error, I think. Oh no, it's not gonna error, but rather it's not going to be a good reference. Yeah, it's an error because it's already a valuable string, and let is not knowing what type it is, even if you. But if you just like do this instead, like and str. And it's equal to a, I think it might work because now it's a valued string. Oh, it still isn't. Expected str found string. So that's going to be a different thing as well. So it's kind of really confusing more as it is, but still keep in mind with an end and an a, and always have an end before the variable, it works. So please keep an open mind of how it works. Yeah, I think that's gonna be more than we kind of usually be playing on too. Something like that, more fn main. Let's go back and make more of what we're gonna make. So let a string from low, and let be and so yeah, it's gonna use that as a reference again as previously did before. Like that? Okay. I just really want to double check if that actually works. So yeah. Kind of awkward to say at least. Yeah. I think what's crazier to me is because Rust is a bit more complex as it is, but I'm gratefully knowing that it's still not the same as it would be if it wasn't for what could be like the difference to it. But what happens if I do this though, like fn main let mutt main string from John. Name and then name. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be learning for today, and hope you guys like the live stream, and I'll probably be still doing this even though I'm not getting enough views. And yeah, I much appreciate it, and thank you guys for watching.